Okay, hello, welcome back. I'm cutting bits of pieces in our life to maybe hopefully piece it together and kind of take you along with us on our next moving adventure. We seem to be getting like one baby step at a time and going from there. So currently previously I was packing up. Also, hi, hello, my name is Elena, homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos. We're in the midst of another new adventure. We're moving. At first, we didn't know where we were moving to, if we were staying in state or possibly going out of state. And it looks like the Lord opened the door to move out of state. So we are moving again. This time, I had started packing, knowing that it was going to be a short kind of window that we had. And it's looking like it may be even shorter than I thought, which is okay. I mean, nerve-wracking for sure, but okay. So I started packing, but now I've put a pause on that because it looks like the movers are going to assess what we have and then pack some of it. I have to find out what they can and can't pack versus be based on what they can and cannot take. I know it's all very like, what? But that's how I feel too. So we are just taking it step by step. I'm running some errands this morning. I'm waiting for the movers to call me, and we are actively searching for a new rental home. Right now, current feels, it swings emotionally all the time, goes from anxiousness to complete like, whatever God will do, because he is just, I mean, when I say that he's showing up and showing out, he really is. I did not think we'd have any help at all whatsoever with packing. So that is a huge blessing, but we have to wait, like I said, to see what they can and cannot take. I am currently at the, it's like a grocery, but they have a UPS or postage place also. So I'm dropping off a few curriculum things I ended up actually selling on eBay. And then I also have a birthday card to get in the mail because I don't want to, in the rush and hustle and bustle, miss that. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to do that, and then get back home because we have another call later today with movement relocation team. And I'm waiting for the movers to call me. So happy Monday. That's where we're at. Let's get to it. I know we're kind of a mess. But everywhere is kind of a mess. I am going to work on the pantry today. Here's what's changed. I would take you further there, but as you can probably hear in the background too, the dryer is on. Still trying to keep up with laundry because who wants to move dirty clothes? I spoke with movers and they're going to be able to help us pack. I've already started packing, and she said I can continue to pack some of the things if I'd like to. But that's why I'm going to work on the pantry, because there's some items in there that they cannot move, they won't take, because it is an out-of-state move. And so, yeah, I'm going to look for things that we can donate, things that need to be tossed, and that sort of things. So we're going to work on that. We put in our first application for a home today, and then we're going to do like a virtual tour later for a different home. So still no like actual address, destination. We know the area we'd like to be in, but that's where we're at. Let's get started on this pantry, see if we can make a dent in here. It is later in the day. We've had to stop a couple times and things like that, but here's what we're looking at. I went through every like shelf. I'm lying, I didn't touch this top part here, but I went through the rest. I went through here, I pulled out things that I thought they wouldn't take. I don't know for sure if they will take these bottles that have liquid in them. They may not take the glasses even though they're not open. but I don't know if they'll take the plastic. So I just have them put to the side here for now. On this shelf, I know it can't really tell from here, but I did clear out some stuff. I was going to have brought up another milk for the kiddos, but I was going to take, this is vanilla beans, and I was going to take that out of the container, but since they're glass, I thought I'd just leave those two in there. And then these usually have more stuff in it, but I was able to clear them out. It just has baking powder right now. I'm leaving the ramen out in case one of my kids want to snack on that. One canned good. These have like dehydrated foods in jars, and then just a couple of cans. And my kids, they're saving these snacks for something special, so that's what I've hidden in here. So all that should be able to go, as well as these. These that have closed lids, she said should be good to go. She being the mover liaison person that I spoke with. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I've never been packed before. So all this looks good. And then down here, these two are actually not open, the bags that are in here, but she said even if that bag is open, that one is open. But she said because they're in like a flip lid container, they can go. I don't know about this. I may try to put this in. I do have some Mylar bags, so maybe I'll try to put it in Mylar bags first and then put it in there just to give it that extra protection. All the buckets can go. I don't know if they're gonna let me take the honey, which would be sad because that's a lot of honey to lose, but I know that it would bless somebody if I give that to them. So there's that. I'm gonna decant a couple of things that we have, but everything I'm like the laundry detergent, I'm like, well, maybe we'll just put that in the car with us. But I can't keep adding like, we'll put this in the car, we'll put this in the car, because the last time we moved out of state, we just had to pack so much in my poor little car that like we were sardines in there. It was so hard, and it was a longer trip. So I don't know. Let's keep doing what we can do. I could use a new vacuum sealer, but it's not something that we're gonna put on like buying before we go. It leaves a little bit of air still in it, so it doesn't vacuum seal it all the way, but that's okay because I just needed it to be contained. And then I will probably put it like in something else so it doesn't get like become, this is dried zucchini, so it doesn't become zucchini powder. Although even then we'd still probably find a way to use it. But because I know I painstakingly like blanched it and sliced it. Actually, I don't think you have to blanch zucchini. I may be lying to you about that. Anyways, because I know I did this by hand and put it in the dehydrator. I don't want it to go to waste. I don't like to waste food anyways, as I'm sure most of us don't. But I'm rambling again. So I think I'm gonna use the food saver because I have plenty of bags this size, this kind of weird small. It's one long continuous roll, and then you just cut it to what you need. So I'm gonna do the zucchini in here, and I also think some of these open bulk herbs that I have, instead of putting them in jars, I'm gonna keep them in these bags, and then see if I can get these bags to fit in the food saver bag. So just to give it an extra little seal of protection. So let's do that. It's like 5:30 right now. This will probably be the last project of the day. I am notorious for not labeling or forgetting to label, especially dehydrated things. And then it's like a game when we rehydrate it to see what it is. So, best to do it now. It's a weird angle, but we got it done. I was able to get them in here, and actually some of these bags that weren't going to fit in them, I was able to just press seal like this one, and it sealed the bag, and that's going to be good enough for me. Now I know it's got an extra seal on it, and the likelihood of spillage is a little less. So that project is done for today. Sorry, there's nothing in screen. No word on housing today. So here's to soon the Lord opening that door to whichever home is next. I'm gonna pick this up, put it all away, and then get my kids some dinner. Okay, I'm all over the place and I don't even know where we left off, but it's been a few days. I know that for sure because I've just not felt like picking up the camera. It's been a whirlwind of a move. We've never had a move quite like this. And our moves have been eventful. So to not have one like this is yeah. Anyways, today what we're gonna do, we're entering our last days in this home. And so I think what I'm gonna try to do today is gather up like odds and ends, things that are in drawers, and put them in bags. So little small things that could get lost, put them maybe in smaller bags. This is kind of what I mean. I had this basket on our coffee table, and it used to have pens, pencils, crayons, and then it started to collect other random odds and ends in here. Somebody's car alarm's going off in the background there, sorry. But I ended up putting all the pens, pencils, crayons, and odds and ends in this bag, and I'm just going to set it here so that it all goes together. This was like Bible journaling and just kind of things like that. I have some little like devotional books and things in here, some cross stitch items, but all of that can go together. I just didn't know how they would pack this up, or if they would just pick up the basket and put the whole thing in a box. And I didn't want the little things to get lost in the box. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is just go around putting smaller type items in bags like this and see if that will help. I also am going to look for things that they told me they cannot take. So they won't take any money. So like the kids' piggy banks, I've got to put the money in a bag and let them pack the piggy bank, or just put the piggy bank and see if it will fit in the vehicle. Candles, they won't take that. So we have some candles for like in case of an emergency, if there was a power outage or things like that. I have bought some emergency candles, and so like they won't take any of that stuff either. And then yeah, I'm being distracted by a lot of things. I cannot focus because of the chaos, and it's gonna be like this for at least a couple more weeks. And it's just a crazy time because this is like entering into busy season. Yeah. Okay, that's the plan. Let's see if we can get up some smaller pieces and put them together, gather them together. I also need to make sure we are packed. We have clothes for, our plan is to just pack for a week, have a week's worth of clothes, and then we can kind of rotate depending on how long we need to not have our stuff. I still don't know how long I won't be without the majority of our stuff, because we still don't have a more permanent address. We will be renting again, but we haven't found a rental yet. So that's where we are at this moment.